TNC Predators turn to pick.
Yeah, I believe I saw them play. I'm going to check in case, because I know that they played. Saw them playing at the Ember.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Oh, different route for Gab.
Okay, it's going to open up with the Sven.
Dyer's turn to ban.
It's very helpful for your teammates in particular. That work versus Sleight of Fist is pretty nice, but just have that hard lockdown. You are not going to have a lockdown coming from your 5 position now, since you already have shown your AA. You're going to at least provide that from your
Bans TNC. We'll see if they want to ban out anything else that partners nasty with the Magnus.
that Bat Rider, one of the heroes that we have seen quite a lot versus Sven. Sven was super popularized. It was like people were just picking Bat versus crush him inside. Yeah, they opened up with a Ember Elder Titan yesterday as Liquid, so it was not with that Magnus. A couple other games, they did. Yeah, they did open up with it a couple. They opened up with the Ember. I haven't gotten to see too many Liquids here.
Over TNC. I mean, is there anything that you're taking away from Liquid that they had last game? Do you want to consider like the? Well, I guess what GH is going to be playing to worry about the CM.
Yeah, you'd assume that more than likely. Yeah. We have seen some teams still playing it inside of that core role. Liquid, they ban out the Omni Knight, very appropriate when you're playing with Magnus. I think that was one of the tried and tested counters to the Magnus.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Yeah, it's also super good with the Sven. They're gonna ban out that Oracle.
So what does that say?
Well, they have the AA, right? So they want the AA to have its effectiveness. And Oracle, very good versus Sven, being able to dispel that Warcry as well.
Dire pick.
Have Liquid.
Radiant
I
pick.
take that tiny away.
Grim.
I go with the Grim Stroke. Nothing so far that necessarily works with the Soulbind, but you do have both of these heroes that eventually you're going to be able to get in with the Inkswell.
Yeah, Ember Spirit, very easy to get in with the Inkswell, and also with the lane, too, right? If you are going with, well, with that guard. Quite a damage at the...
10 seconds.
And see. Cuckoo
5
tanking
seconds left.
is still in the mix. Is obviously not as they were forced to ban it themselves. Make sure that Liquid not grab it.
Tanking looks pretty good. Wondering something here.
Dyer's turn.
They want
to
some
pick.
stunts and lockdown. It's gonna be the Earth Shaker. I was wondering if it was gonna be the Earth Spirit or the Earth Shaker, and this would be that Shaker. I think also this. I mean, okay. I guess it's also still a flex pick, right? Still Tim's. Or I've even seen a couple. Get open for them there. Making sure, prioritizing. They see an Ember in the first two. Making sure you have lock down that Ember.
5
majority of the game.
seconds
So
left.
provide that.
And for Liquid, do you think so the Ember empowered is enough, or are they still looking for their second core to be someone that really benefits from the buff?
I think they can still look for something like a Wind Ranger for Uiha. It's definitely a possibility.
Oh,
Go for this Enigma.
Enigma. We haven't seen too much Enigmas.
Wow. So Magnus or Enigma, which one core, right? The one of them is gonna have to be his core hero. You haven't. I'm actually really liking Rubik. If they switch the Earthshaker to the offlane and you picked him, I don't know if they don't really play it too much, but
10 seconds.
first Enigma as well as Magnus, you've got amazing spells to steal, and also you can steal
5 seconds
power.
left.
I know
Looks really
it was a while. Didn't Weehaw used to play a mid Magnus?
He did. You're right.
He did, didn't he? That was a few years back. That used to be a Weehaw thing.
I don't think that.
I mean,
yeah,
we never see the Magnus
that's,
mid anymore.
Not a fan.
Putting it out there.
Not the biggest fan of the hero overall in the mid.
You can dream. There's RPs, there's black holes.
Maybe, I mean, no, not Silence. I think Silence also because it's Mag Enigma.
It's
A lot of
Dyer's
fight.
ban now.
Rubik. They're gonna take the Death Prophet instead here.
What's around? Going their mid. Team Liquid still obviously with that option to the Ember safe and there's something else in the middle lane. Silencer will still be
They would
banned.
ban it
by
out.
Liquid.
Yeah, I think it's still still too much of a problem for the three member of the Mag
and he can absolutely fit in, as you say.
Yep.
Cuckoo and the Shaker, and then have supports the silence at AA.
A little bit awkward with your supports. You know, Silencer AA not the best, but done.
And you have at least got those stuns covered elsewhere because you have the Sven.
And they're still hiding what
10 seconds. 5 seconds
There's the bit.
left.
Well, obviously the one that ignored this ban is the Ogre Magi. The offlane Bloodlust is Sven.
Yep.
Could be very nice, right?
Even
I could see a final pick Ogre just sliding in.
I mean, even Bloodlusted Death Prophet's pretty solid too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the attack speed, of course. The attack speed is
About from TNC, we'll see what sort of a read they get on Liquid. If they do imagine it is going to be Weehar's hero left to pick, then yeah, they'll ban the Weehar T8. But their final pick, we'll see Tim's Cuckoo, who's playing the Shaker, who's playing this one. So Ogre's still there. Some of them were picking first pick a lot. And all the other very strong
that
off lane.
slipped all the way through. Whoa. There's a lot of magic damage coming up from safe Liquid.
They have got ways to kill the Ench, and they've also got this final pick to work with as well. You know the other one that Weehar used to play mid? The mid Skyra. Play mid Sky this game.
What's it way?
Whoa.
So who's playing what?
Good question. We hop Pango.
Mid Pango.
So it is a core Enigma, of course. That doesn't seem like a great matchup. Seems like a hard matchup. Pango versus Death Prophet. He's gonna get hit. You have really low armor on Pango.
I guess you shouldn't die because you're always going to have the swashbuckle to
and
break the siphon.
Yeah, and you've got that's probably the big one, right? Is you break the siphon, but you're gonna get hit a lot. I feel like you're not gonna be able to trade too well at all. You're getting just poked over and over again. So he might need to bring a lot of regen in this lane. At least he'll be able to get a bottle and maybe get that rune control, since that'll happen as the Death Prophet. But the other thing also that the Enchantress does provide is there's a lot of magic damage coming out from the side lane of Liquid, but he can dispel them. Dispel both Flame Guard and he can dispel the Zinc Cell. You like to make an aggressive move onto him there.
And the Empower, right?
And the Empower. Well, that's going to be later on, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, in the laning phase, yeah.
All right, well, here we go. Liquid versus TNC. I mean, what do you reckon? There's ones, do you sort of prefer one of these drafts?
The Enigma and the Magnus is pretty slow-paced, but they at least have the Ember Spirit and the Pango, who are going to be pretty fast.
But I think overall, right, TNC, once they start grouping together with the Sven, DP, Enchantress, push and pressure, they can really start getting the ball rolling early.
It looks pretty strong here for TNC, yeah, for sure. Cuckoo playing a different style of hero, though. Pretty much all the games that I've seen him playing.
Ogre Sanking Bat.
Ogre Sanking Bat, right? He's played pretty much the pick off the ganker is the one set up. This time he's going to have more of like a carrier scroll. We'll see how he's able to do with that one here. But yeah, I mean, the TNC draft looks really solid. Liquid's still has a lot of team fight that can come together. So if they do get time to back up and get some farm on Liquid, that's where I could feel a little bit of concern. I feel like Weeha is going to struggle with Death Prophet just from the harassment. But we'll see if he's able to.
Because if he does have a good opening, you can get the quick timing on the Javelin. These heroes like AA, Shaker, and Ench, they take a lot of damage from those procs early on.
14.
So many games on it. Got hit. GH Magnus probably got quite a few games on that one as well.
Yep.
And yeah, quite a few more. 265 to 200. Loss.
I mean, he used to play a lot of core Magnus, right? GH back in the day when he was like getting that 8K when he wasn't actually on Liquid or anything. He was big Magnus spam.
Let's see. As we said, I think there's definitely the pressure on Liquid to step up their performance after game one.
Yep.
Very shaky from sort of out of the lanes and into the mid game. TNC were just outplaying them, making the correct reads and moves and responding to Liquid every single time. That Liquid just couldn't catch a break.
Heads up, we're back.
If Liquid are able to sort of reel themselves in and hold back from making similar mistakes this game, threat's definitely going to be here earlier on from TNC. Mistakes are made from Liquid. TNC will start to band up and push together pretty ferociously.
Yeah, they have, like you said, very strong push, and how's their deep? I mean, they do have deep push at least. So they have the Grim Stroke, they have the Stroke of Fate, they have the Magnus Shockwave that they'll set up to at least like aggro off the creeps. It does seem like a really strong lineup that does.
These wins, as we say, ever so much important for both of these sides as they sit in that sort of middle area of the group, trying to fight for chance of having a spot going straight to the upper bracket of the main event.
I don't know why I thought Pango had lower armor. That's what I was just checking, though. I was seeing how much... he actually has 4 armor. I thought for some reason he actually was like 5. He will still be able to... He still will take a lot of damage, though. Those ranged heroes definitely do put the pressure onto them.
Rune spots once again doesn't look like
I estimate
anyone try for kills.
Look where Weeha's standing. He's offensively placed the... See, I told you, he loves this position there for the drum. Even when he's dire, he's putting it down. But that's him checking further if there's a ward vision. Runes. TNC. Kind of expected when you're playing with an Enigma on your draft. Enigma and Magnus, very passive heroes. A long time. What they're going to be able to do here.
Lane matchup, so Troll on his own down bottom against the Sven. I mean, how does this sort of go? Can he put pressure on? Does the cleave just deal too well with the Eidolons?
They're going to shoot somebody else down here. I don't think Sven wants to be... Just is going to get way too many...
Weeha versus Armel. And this Pango get a good trade farm directly head to head against the Death Prophet.
He actually loses 2 of his Eidolons there to Gabby. Quite a couple here. Gonna be missing out on every single one of them. If he gets 2 of the Eidolons for every range creep, I think he's pretty happy. Mid already starting out. Armel definitely gonna be bullying Weeha a lot in this lane. Actually gets to get a decent amount of farm up here. Quite a bully. Keep seeing Armel just always hitting Weeha. Poke him constantly.
You have been denied.
It does make the move down toward the bottom lane. You know, he was actually
he's doing all right.
He was actually doing super well.
I mean, the point and cleave, it does make it a little trickier for the Enigma. You've got to be careful with those Eidolons.
Yeah, they dropped down slow. He got a couple of them on that. There we go. The gap closed. They've got the...
Better spent making sure the Miracle just gets the last hits.
They're cleaning up every single Eidolon now with AU down bottom too. A lot of gold. Already almost level 3.
Nice too. Mid lane we'll see Weeha able to claim that regen rune. He didn't take it away from Armel.
Immediately.
A little lower himself.
Those last hits really starting to favor Armel heavily.
As you said, DP having that edge.
Yeah. Every time you walk up, you just get hit like 3, 4, 5 times. And now he did use the swashbuckle to try to like secure a little bit of spirit siphon damage, not the most. As GH
hit himself back up a little bit.
Zones him away, so they will be able to secure themselves at least a range 9. They'll actually TP to the tier 1, not lose out on him. Mind control is actually getting... The important thing for Liquid is that they are able to secure this farm for Miracle. 1 for Enchantress.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
For the time being, the only lane that's really good for Liquid. I mean, mid lane starting to catch back up Weeha, but they're going to be trailing behind Armel. On them, GBH. Go for the skewer play onto AU. Again, Weeha just been brought incredibly low. Out of regen, just has that Mango and Fairy Fire too.
It didn't sound like a fun matchup when I was just looking at it. Like I've seen these pucks and any of these type of like high ranged heroes versus the Pangoliers, and he just does suffer here. Very low. Forced out of the lane, and they only have 1 Tango left up here on the side of Liquid. Very limited on the regen. Miracles actually might just have to go back to base.
Ooh,
and they just get
down
Kuro
bottom, they nearly killed Gabby there. Bringing him under 100 HP, who was able to just keep his cool and TP back to the tower. That was close, but a good call from Gabby. Himself dying. To get both of those range creeps denies their Cuckoo underneath Liquid's own tower.
Wanting to get this rune here, Armel is positioned there for it. He just used the swashbuckle Weeha.
What's his options?
He's got a shield crash over. He got the salve delivered as well, so he'll actually survive there. But
they
now
cancel it. They're going to have a Crib Swarm again in a second. They don't even need it. The right click will do it. First blood this mid lane. I mean, but they picked the Pango into this.
They did. They picked this
chose
knowingly.
to have this matchup.
Yeah.
There was no surprise that the Death Prophet's going mid. I mean, Where else is it gonna go? Bottom lane, GH skewering away to make sure the cold feet doesn't kill him, but he may still be in trouble anyway, and he is. They get the kill, TNC.
Weehaw, swashbuckling forward. Armel just, it's like, okay, I'll just get a level 2 Spirit Siphon on you, but I will do this secure a couple creeps. Weehaw does
gonna kill him!
Oh my god!
Oh, he's getting exposed!
He didn't know the mango was there.
He's getting exposed mid this game. Armel killing him heads up.
Now Miracle dropping down to 30 as the South, but I mean, these lanes.
2K lead at the 5-minute mark.
And are they going to be able to get all the runes as well? It looks like they're going to get all 4 runes as well.
TNC 3K lead, 5 minutes in.
And look at this, Weeha's like, I'm done with the mid lane. I'm going bottom. Weeha Pango is going to the bottom lane. They're giving the Magnus the mid lane now. Armel has dominated this mid matchup.
He really has. Kuro's going to drive the DPO, and he's not going to make it. They get the kill,
Now,
TNC.
Miracle getting pressure on him too.
We'll be fine, but
3K already at this
What?
5.5 minute.
what a 5-minute opening from
Bottom.
TNC there. Gabby.
The Weeha move, the rotation. It was unexpected. He actually catches Gabby off guard because of it.
There we go. And they need to. If they're moving their mid laner down here early, they've got to find action.
It's the 5-minute mark too, right? So he's like, all right, I can actually transition this into a bit of a push here too as the Pango. Clear out the creep wave very quickly with that swashbuckle too. Rather than just dying in the mid lane. It's much better time spent. We will look to try to secure that bottom rune. Armel already on the way toward it. Not gonna get it this time. He's got a swashbuckle forward for it here. Armel. Does he see him? He does. He saw the swashbuckle too.
He's got a shield crash to get down the cliff.
Over, yep.
So that will keep him fine. Get away for this time.
Continuing to play in the bottom lane. Kind of feels like a 4 Pangolier now at this point as he's just pressure on the lanes a little bit. Just slow down Gabby's farm. With this arcane rune though, he really can. A bit of punch, but step back. And Armel, he has Exorcism in the mid lane and they have a C-Trip with Glyph. Definitely could look to pressure here as Tim's is stalking Miracle. His lanes are looking really problematic. Miracle's just jungling now. This Enchantress is almost level 6, so he actually cannot leave himself up top. So they're pressuring mid with that catapult wave and also top with theirs. All the very fast aggressive moves.
Really are holding on to this laning phase advantage that they've forced heavily against Liquid.
Yeah, Gabby has been pushed out to the jungle, but he's got the 3 points in the cleave, and they have stacked a couple camps for him as well. So they do have to farm that. They'll lose their tier 1 though because of it. One silver lining there coming into play there for Liquid, as their cores are just not farming well. Miracle and Pangolier. Miracle and Weeha both
Tim's
bottom 5 net worth.
Dive for this. He gets, if he can get another enchant totem up onto GH, GH will skewer across, but they've got the kill. GH is dead. Another kill for TNC. They continue to make every single lane a bit of a nightmare. Bottom lane, tier 1 tower is taken. Weeha's appearance down bottom has allowed them to have that extra pressure. A little bit of something for Liquid.
I was worried about the greed, right? When you have this Magnus, when you have this Enigma, both on the same team, it's really tough for you to play it like this. And then they also pick the Pangolier, the weak laner in that mid lane. TNC. Good control of this in the first 8 minutes. As they have their, they have prepared the catch up for Gabby, like I was mentioning. If you look right now, where's he at? He's at the Ancients. They got a triple stack already prepared for him there, as Tim's as well as him will work on it and stun it down. Gabby will be able to clear it and keep that farm going. So he's farming at infinitely faster pace than Miracle is to recover his mind control.
The wrap around. 3 of them coming in. TPs are going to come through. Cuckoo's going to get rolled over. As the 6 is hit. Weeha's got the damage. As he'll bounce around him. In fact, looks to cross over and maybe be able to get a second one. They're on top of AU. Swashbuckle out as well. They'll get the 2 of them. Coming in deep with the 3-man wrap around. It gets them the kills.
Much needed there as Weeha gets that.
They want to try and go for Armel as well. Eyeing him up. Another ring swell comes in. Armel needs help. We'll get 1 siphon, 2 siphons out. So he's starting to heal back up. Mind control. Dying to the tower here. He'll fall. And Tim's, he's got his eyes on Kuroki. So Liquid getting greedy there. They did get the 2 kills, but they are, by the looks of it, going to give up 2 kills in return for it.
Well, it's 9 minutes in and just behind tier 2 is getting chased out. Enough there that time. They get themselves that nice kill. If they didn't actually get the Enchantress burst down there, that could have been really... Because he had 15 wand charges, he had the double fairy fires, he had. Kind of surprising to see that he put the 3 points in the untouchable instead of putting like 2 points in the untouchable.
Just Armel so far ahead off the back of these
Radiant's bottom tower is
5k
under
net
attack.
worth before the 10-minute mark. Dual Scepter's going to come out incredibly quickly. Just set up an extra save, making it a lot harder for Liquid to look for that Death Prophet kill.
Yeah, and we were saying how they have like the good catch with the Earthshaker as well as the Sven to look for that Ember Spirit. If you have a Death Prophet who's off to this good of a start, Silence is also going to be pretty devastating for Miracle. But of course, it's that 3k gold lead as they're able to secure themselves a couple of those bounty runes on Liquid. 4 of the top net worths right now for TNC, something you don't see very often. Got all the deal coming out. They're gonna actually throw the RP with the Inkswell. They have enough magic, they should.
A little bit of an attempt there with the Fishes to block off the Rolling Thunder. Damage nonetheless. Get the kill. Midas is done for Gabby. You to get farmed. Those packs of neutrals sitting there.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
TNC do continue to just get more out of the map in terms of overall farm.
They farm at a much faster pace. GH now is starting to get more points in that power, so he's able to throw that onto Miracle. Forward a bit there. But yeah, Sven with all those stacks. Much faster pace. An eye on the bottom tower, so Mind Control. Already 11 minutes, he's able to claim both of these down bottom. Again. They definitely need that gold. Weehaw.
He's very deep. And he's very dead.
Indeed.
What was he doing there?
Radiant's top tower.
What was he trying to get? I mean, he hit
Looking for
Corey.
AU. Yeah, he was definitely looking for AU. It seems like he wasn't able to actually get the kill there.
He went pretty far. They did not have Rolling Thunder available, obviously, after that kill on top onto Cuckoo. Still on cooldown.
Has the arcane boots as well, so he doesn't have that little extra javelin damage that maybe he wants to just have the mana.
He's not going to buy a javelin at all.
It's not.
That, I mean, that doesn't seem the way to go, right? Javelin does so much for this hero. I don't think I've ever seen a Pango skip the javelin.
It's pretty rare seeing it happen, yeah.
Why would you skip the javelin?
Maybe feeling like he's, I don't know.
The diffusal takes a long time to build up.
It really does. Maybe feeling
Your
like, maybe
damage
he does
is-
switch it up.
Okay.
Maybe,
Yeah,
but I don't
he's
know.
got to buy a javelin, bro. There's no he'll buy a javelin. Well, I'm sure he's. Oh, they roll in. Ice Blast is out. All set up for the first one, and we are holding on. It's not going in yet. Waiting for the rest of the team to come across.
Starting to bring Miracle down here. He's got that empower. He's got the max slight, so he's starting to deal out a good amount of physical damage. Double cinch. It's down. Dominator also finished. A little bit stronger around this area here. Very good. Tim's is about 600 gold from a Blink Dagger already on 2. 3, 0, and 4. Getting a lot of kills. I'll set up some stacks in this team too, so he's got a lot of bonus gold. It's gonna be a very early Blink Dagger though. Definitely cause problems for Miracle for now. Liquid. Smoked. Trying to get a wraparound here onto Armel.
Mind Control, trying to go for a bit of a solo play onto Cuckoo. Has the black hole down. Ice Blast is coming out. That's black hole used RP onto the one of them. It's deep though, and the rest of TNC are coming in to turn things around. As that is black hole RP used, gets no kills.
And now Miracle.
Mind Control's dead. Miracle, he's got a remnant ready to throw back to the side, but TNC, they're there in preparation. They'll chase him down and move over him. In position, they're going to get Miracle as well. As Liquid, they're having another bit of a question mark game so far.
Can they even go for Armel here? He's really taking, he has the Yule Scepter as well. They have to disengage. Weehaw will have to swashbuckle away. Cuckoo's gonna start committing.
Close. They've got the silence.
Weehaw.
He's hiding in the trees. They've been soulbound. They're going to move in with the ghost. Weehaw will head to the side. He will survive, but the fish is there. Weehaw continuing to back up. Mind Control comes in. Got the Midnight Pulse. The Ice Blast does pass over Weehaw. Armel getting though. He's trying to actually commit with the Yules. Look at him play with his siphon. Armel's still alive. Cuckoo's in the trees. The Crypt Swarm gets the kill. They're onto Armel. Trying to kill with the siphon. Armel, he's coming back. The Echo Slam. Miracle's dead. It's a double kill for Armel as TNC are just beating up Liquid around their tier 1 tower mid.
They're just still trapped here. Look, Cuckoo's just still wanting to go for more here. GH, he's committing forward with the Inkswell. With that skewer. The heal.
He's got the heal. He's got the Nature's Attendant.
They don't have damage.
He's fine.
Weeha's coming over, but He still doesn't have any damage. Now
He has nothing. There's the Fisher out onto the two of them.
And now GH, one more hit.
He's got to hide. He will be able to get into the trees.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he shows himself again. Ooh.
What a series of...
The Ice Blast.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Is it gonna snipe? Ooh.
No, it's off the... Unless Kuro heads to the right. No. They'll be fine. It was close. If that could have maybe got a double kill.
Yeah, it was close for him to getting maybe both of them there.
But now at a 6k lead, TNC.
They're just outplaying, outmaneuvering Liquid in every fashion in this game after this lead.
Is Liquid okay?
They're trying to make this greedy draft work, and they're really getting punished by TNC. TNC is not showing them any mercy.
Not at all.
Look at the movements, right? I mean, this is a lot like I was seeing OG running around, right? They're just like, hey, fight after fight after fight. We look at Liquid's draft, it's very slow paced. We can play at a much faster pace with ours. And they are. Liquid now smoked up, looking to try to get some opportunity here into the enemy jungle. They have RP available again. Black Hole still not for 50.
Still can't believe that Weehar's not bought a javelin.
I can't believe he doesn't have a javelin.
I mean, you're on board with me, right? I'm not crazy, right? You buy a javelin on this hero.
Oh, the vision from Tim's blocking Weehaw.
It's just looking... It's just a bit of a circus, really, this game from Liquid.
They're getting danced on.
They are. 8k lead for TNC. It just continues to grow. Armel and Gabby, they're so far ahead.
I mean, what do you mean? Look at Tim's.
Tim's
has the same net worth as all the cores on the side of Liquid. He's got the blink finished up. You thought it was hard before. Now for Liquid, it's just going to be getting harder and harder. As now this tier 1 tower mid easily going to get brought down. Gabby having the Echo Saber coming out on the courier any moment now. They're just poised very aggressively here. And Liquid, they're pushing down bottom, but TNC, they're like, there's no towers for you guys to get them. You guys took them already. We're all right.
Did he buy a javelin?
He bought the blade. So he's looking...
It doesn't do anything for you, right?
He's just trying to burn the mana. Burn the Sven.
But he has to get the full defuse. That takes a long time.
It really does.
That takes a long, long time. Maybe they'll get there. I mean, maybe he feels because there's the Empower, but the Empower doesn't give you the extra damage, right? It allows the hits to cleave, so the single target doesn't get stepped up. So the
Tips jumps forward, Weehaw gets the swashbuckle off, but he's getting comboed up the silence as well, and that's just an easy kill. And now
they're going to get Kuroki too. The two of them just out here on their own. It's over a 10k lead.
I guess you're mortal here.
I mean, TNC are just... We've seen some
outplaying them
stomps, but this
so
is...
hard. They just have everything tabbed. They have everything covered. Like we were saying how, you know, Heen, TNC, the boys, they have Liquid's number in the last game. This one, even more so. 15-4, 10k lead. It's only 17 minutes. They're getting all the D wards as well. Every single time Liquid tries to put some aggressive moves out, they just get stopped in their tracks. Tims has now surpassed 2 of the cores on the side of Liquid. It's just Miracle in between those 4 Radiant heroes. As Miracle, he jumps into his Remnant, but he's trapped. He's dead!
I don't think we've ever seen a worse performance from Liquid.
This is a total beat down by TNC.
It's got to be some of the worst Dota Liquid's ever played in these first 70 minutes.
The greedy draft is being punished.
It's just not even close. It really is. 4
isn't.
members of TNC.
Oh, they're gonna get AU here.
Liquid's network. They will get at least the support. They do get the Soulbind.
They're just gonna back up together. Catch. Miracle's not alive yet.
See, but they do have RP.
Okay.
GH,
They catch
RP
Armel.
Armel. Here we go. They've got the Black Hole, but it gets cancelled straight away. The fish is out. GH is being turned towards.
Oh, the center stuff.
It is helping out. They do roll in. They've got Gabby's control.
They got them both.
Liquid's getting back into around the backline. Sims will get the kill onto mind control. They've surrounded the edge. They've got the 4 heroes looking for Cuckoo. Cuckoo bringing GH down low. GH had to get himself away. Trying to kill off the edge, and they will. All right, Liquid is kind of back. They're a little bit back.
They've got the blink on the Magnus. That's pretty huge.
They got the Maelstrom done on Miracle.
Definitely a big gain there.
There we go.
They desperately need that play to happen there. Armel, of course, walking in, not able to get enough siphons off and survive. He gets actually Dominator creep from mind control with that Centaur, with that extra amount of control. They're able to bring down both of the big cores. Actually, all 3 of the cores of TNC. It is all the way on their side of the map. Oh, Weehaw. Oh, swashbuckled. He's silenced.
That's got a haste ring.
Stunned, but he's dead.
He is dead. He's dead again.
Very far forward, too, farming a pretty dangerous part of the map.
Has nearly got the defusal.
He does
He's
nearly have the
nearly
defusal.
got the defusal blade.
But now
A couple hundred gold away.
there's no black hole, there's no RP.
86% Dota plus. Yep.
I think I would agree with that. Maybe a little bit more as they move into this Roche pit here. As there's no way that Liquid can really contest this unless they want to do something crazy without 2 big ultis and without their Pango.
With us.
Just
Running
scan,
rampant
but
around the map.
even with that info, maybe Miracle can try for a steal.
Maybe. I mean, GBH also positioned around the area. It's dropping too fast, so they're stopping the blinks as well. That one up. Tims, he's stalking Miracle. Miracle, he's getting stunned up.
It should be fine. There's no one else quite around him.
Yeah, they're going for GH instead, it looks like. He does have the blink, and he's actually...
He's out.
He's gone.
GH will be able to take him away and get out of there.
They couldn't get in range there for the Yule Scepter. And he was able to get away. Tims going for Miracle, maybe actually making them miss a kill there for one.
Radiant's middle tower is
How many bounty runners we got?
Tims is just
How many of the bounties?
he's just up and down the map. As he finds Kuro.
He's 5-0 and 9 in this game. 5-0 and 10.
Tim's Shaker.
Blink and a 4-staff, level 14 and 20 minutes in.
We are
Silenced up.
from in the trees. They've got the vision. Have they got the damage?
They sure do.
Another death
Oop.
on the Weehaw Pango.
My control showed himself bottom for a second. Ports, TNC, they're setting up.
His
They're
middle
looking
tower
for him.
looks to be disintegrating.
That he'd go back. My control. He's still pushing forward here with his creeps.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Is there any world where he gets out? I think so.
They found him, and on top of the creep wave as well, Tim's able to get the slam. 6x combo. How much damage we got? Oh, almost
if that-
1337.
Oh,
Oh, that was so close. Wait,
Last snap.
wait. It says 1331.
Yeah, take that off the
Wait
screen.
a
Take that off
minute.
the screen. Take that off the screen. What do you mean? It said 13. It was the same
It was
number.
the same number.
It was the same number, Fogged.
Okay.
It was the same number.
Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't see it. What other items do we have picked up now here? Anything else picked up for Liquid just yet? Not yet, but they do have a BKB encroaching pretty soon on the Enigma. And as we look at the side of TNC, that BKB black hole could
Radiant
maybe be
How does that
something that
even work?
Liquid
Maybe.
can come back with, but
Maybe.
it's gonna have to be something perfect.
It's got to be something big. Smoke move from Liquid. We are found Tim's. Still want to find. Get the Shaker out of the fight. There's the slow, the setup. They're on top of the Shaker. They'll get the kill. Tim's is dead. GH. Up by the Inkswell. He's on top of Cuckoo. Cuckoo does get the heal pumping. There'll be a TP back over towards the Shrine as they focus down the edge. Silence onto GH. TNC. They're ready to try and move in. Set upstairs. Stun into Ice Blast. GH will fall. Do lose the courier TNC, but they're ready to try and chase for more kills. He's got a swashbuckle available. Will be able to get up to the high ground, but he's sort of trapped himself. He's up to the cliff. There's no way down. We are dead. Again.
That was a nice micro there by Kuku. That was actually his Centaur Conqueror that he took, I believe, from the Dominator creep. Set up there. So they get Tim's. They finally get a kill on Tim's, but they lose quite a bit out of it as it naturally pushes into a tower for TNC because the aggressive moves that TNC are making are on the opposing side of the map. While Liquid, they're just, they're not the ones dictating the pace of the game, so they're not able to take any objectives.
I want to. Does We Are play a lot of tactics? I think he does, right?
I do believe he does.
I guess he's just having a really rough game.
And he is 2-7 and 7. Really tough lane that he got put in versus that Death Drop. And as we were saying throughout the draft, they last picked it. It's gonna be a tough one here as Armel. BKB, Yules, Gabby just coming forward.
Just straight in with the BKB.
Wants Kuro, the Ice Blast. It actually misses.
They'll still get the kill. One more hit will do it. There'll be a buyback from Kuro. See on the backlines, Miracle does get the jump over to where he's going to look towards Armel as well. Armel getting low, but so is Miracle. Miracle's got a remnant out of there. He nearly straight up died.
Oh my god.
It's Armel.
Committing forward with
He's
that
just
BKB.
running in. Kuroki, that's
He's
going to be a
just
dieback. Dead for a minute.
Now Weehaw.
Tims has the stun control as Weehaw goes in. He's dead. No buyback as well. 12k lead for them.
He swashbuckled into the Earthshaker.
No, he
Like
didn't.
right on top of him. That was painful. And TNC, they'll be happy with that. They got it.
Lost Ayo, they lost Cuckoo, but
Whatever.
Dark and Croaky,
Yep.
Tier 3 tower, they can go back, you know, fall into that mode where they just start the map.
Absolutely. They've got all these wards placed down too. They've got that ward placed inside the base. They've got the ward placed there, watching the Enigma and the Magnus movements too. So they've got all the information available here. And they've got these double BKBs on both Gabby as well as Armel. So they're very confident and still just building up into these next further up. Death Prophet.
What levels are still good for Miracle?
Miracle's
level
18.
18. He's got his BKB Maelstrom.
But Weeha's 13.
13 in CS.
Level 13.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Well, no, it's not really. Is it?
Pretty far behind. And he's 1300 HP as well. So not a tanky Pango whatsoever. Even if he gets multiple shield crash targets, he just doesn't have the effective HP through. Very placing themselves forward.
Here's the smoke.
The BKB is focused on mind control. They've got also a couple more items here.
He can get that jump on mid.
Starts backing away toward his team.
Dire's top shrine
No
is
Echo
under
for
attack.
40. They don't have Exorcism also for 14. So they're trying to wait for that at least here before they get into a fight.
Dire's top
Low spot the smoke though.
He's gonna see all of this.
He actually just 8 doses them.
GH goes it back. Silence comes out. Gabby,
GH.
he's onto GH. GH is not going to get the chance to pop anything. Mind control goes for the BKB black hole. It's onto Gabby.
He's got the
Buyback
BKB
from
though.
GH, but indeed there's no follow-up damage, so now they can start to run towards mind control. Kuroki's frozen up as Kuroki will fall. They did get Cuckoo and they did get Tim's.
It was both BKBs used by Armel and Gabby, so they were starting to back up here. A little bit afraid of Miracle. As they did. No.
Gabby's back.
Dodge the stuff. Oh my Miracle!
And now with the skewer back in, the RP down, they're surrounding Gabby, but the 3-man silence from Armel as Armel's ready to start running back in. There's a buyback from Tims, they're coming over, the silence allowing them to chase down. We are down to the low ground, but look who's there waiting for him. Tims jumps in, beats him down with the enchant totem. We are dead.
Miracle gets silenced as well. He's only got a remnant right here, but he will be able to back away. That was a quick sleight of fist dodge on that Stormhammer there by Miracle. Still unable to get anything forward there.
Able to close a little bit of the gap. It does swing in Liquid's favor because of course how high value the kills are at the moment on TNC.
And Tim's buying back how much it costs him far ahead here. It's pretty much a 3-position Earthshake.
Yeah.
Look at him and Coop.
We'll see this dodge again.
Look at that dodge. That was so fast.
You blink and you miss it. It really did happen that quickly.
They got the Glimmer though onto the Sven, so he was very protected. Anything there, SGH spotted again.
He pulled back for that, right?
And that's the ward they had.
That's 70 seconds, no Magnus.
Yep, the ward vision that they had placed earlier from TNC.
Mid.
Oh, mid. Miracle. Get comboed. He's got the slight. He's got the jump.
Yeah, but look, Gabby, he knows the ball's forward. Gabby's in, but the BKB's popped by Miracle. We'll be there in time to make sure he doesn't get stunned though. Kuro will pay for that though. As he's at the side, Miracle will be able to retreat.
Tims is chasing. He knows that Miracle's greedy.
Yeah.
He knows that he's on this.
He knows.
Tims predicted it. He's got him.
He's so goddamn smart. He knows
how greedy.
He's in Miracle's mind. Tims.
He knew it. He knows.
He knew. Tims.
What a play.
Smart man.
How many levels did he get for that as well? I think he got like 3 levels for that kill. He's up to 19 now.
I mean,
Look at this man. He doesn't care. He's killing every single core. This man.
Dude, this guy is good. This guy is very, very good.
Oh my god. Tim's Dota, baby.
It's a has map packs. He
Look, the
literally
way-
knows exactly where everyone is going, where everyone's going to be. He has map hacks and can read the future.
Hey, look at this. He has no
just
vision.
knows.
He just knows that Miracle's going to be greedily farming the camp.
And the fact that he's straight in back there, goes bottom, gets the kill on Weeha. What on earth?
This guy is
This Shaker.
a madman. Relentless. Liquid just getting dismantled by Tim's boys. It's now Tim's boys after that.
It is. This is TNC.
You're even watching the bottom barracks.
They make it down the high ground. God Strength, Exorcism committed. They've got the Aghanims as well on that Death Prophet. Liquid, they're going to need a miracle here.
Let's just take the racks.
Got the BKB.
Black hole on super mind control. He's dying.
The Exorcism, it's too much.
The BKBs are still there keeping them safe. No one's died yet on TNC. In fact, no one's going to die at all. TNC, they live through it all. Liquid are getting wiped. Ultra kill for Armel. As TNC, they're broken, Liquid. They're absolutely completely destroyed them.
They just got eviscerated inside. I mean, the BKB, but didn't matter. The exorcism just shreds them in no time. They're desperately trying to back up to the fountain here, and TNC just camping inside their base. See that fight recap here. Look at that exorcism damage. Miracle was able to dish out a decent amount too, but he ends up dying from all the damage from those ghosts.
He's in. You'll set up. We'll be able to dodge the opening stun. Miracle with the remnant prepared. Pokes a Cuckoo, but they're losing the middle lane as well. Mid tier 3 is down.
They're starting to back up here, even though Liquid has none of their ultis available. TNC does not have their Death Prophet or Sven either. They still have Tim's at. Still gonna be looking for something.
You gotta keep your eyes on this man.
They do. Liquid, they do see him with the ward. He's at level 21 Earthshaker. They know that Tim's is split away from his team. They're actually trying to make an aggressive move while the Earthshaker's not here, since they see him with that ward.
Poking A is getting low. Tim's starting to walk over. Beast pop, Miracle wanting to commit for the kill. He'll get it. It'll be a buyback straight away from it. We are.
He sees Miracle. He wants
Look at the angle he does. There's another dodge with the remnant. Miracle's able to get down to the low ground. Weehaw bouncing around, but the impetus is hurting. Weehaw, he's dying. Swashbuckle goes up to the high ground. Two of them, the Ice Blast will miss. That doesn't matter. The impetus is enough. Weeha's dead. Tim's with the chase. He's got the force in the Yules. We'll be able to get up to the high ground. Yulesing Kuro up into the air, allowing Gabby to have the time to catch him up, kill him off.
TNC just way too far ahead in this game. They have 4 cores. They're just running it over. Completely running over Liquid here.
They're just making Liquid look like a relic of their former selves.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like there's anything Liquid can do. Even if they do have this combo, all these, this big black hole from the Enigma with the BKB, it doesn't matter. They don't have the damage inside of that black hole anymore versus what TNC has with this speed. They'll jump forward, mind control, force to pop the BKB, and
But he's dying.
He's just dead.
He is.
No buyback. Rack's cleaned up, going for the last final set.
We've seen some painful series, but this has got to be one of the most painful for a team. Okay, nice dodge, GH, nice dodge. Poor Tim's, you know, he just wanted to extra slam someone, but it was a nice dodge. GH will get him out of there. Miracle's going in with the BKB.
The exorcism does wear off. He's trying to make something happen here. Tower is cleaned up. He's all alone here.
BKB wears off. He's got to back up. Dual Scepter's there. Fisher will be dodged by the Sleight of Fist. Miracle trying to get back to base. He will do so. There'll be a buyback from Mind Control.
He's got the hole, but no BKB. Takes over a creep, trying to cancel the blink.
GH just gets Stuart back. BKB's popped up. He will still be used by GH. Have they got the damage to kill him? No, is the answer to that question.
Starting to even siphon a creep. Armel trying to survive any way possible. Miracle, he has him, but he's Atos.
He's already used the BKB. He's got to be a little careful. They're trying for Cuckoo. They will be able to surround the Enchantress. Cuckoo will almost certainly fall. They're going to be able to cancel the TP attempt out from AU as well. They will be trapped in the trees. Liquid are able to find the 2 kills. Double kill for Miracles. They push back TNC, but of course not before they've lost both the middle set of racks and the bottom set. TNC still hold on to this massive advantage, 24,000 gold in at 32 minutes.
And they keep their 3 actual cores alive. You know, Cuckoo, whatever, you know, Tim's lives. Tim survives, and that's all that matters. As they pick up their following sets of items after cleaning up all those racks, as you get a crazy amount of gold for killing those. Full Daedalus for Gabby, full Shivas for Armel.
Around the Roche pit. A little bit of time where there's no AA or Ench.
They don't kill this very fast at all, though, in their lineup.
Tim's has got Slam back online. Exorcism and God Strength also available.
A risky one here.
Especially with the Eidolons still in the pit. Good Echo Slam from Tim's.
This is looking like
You've got to watch out for the Echo.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it.
He's really
thinking about it. Oh, he's not going to go for it, though.
Miracle.
BKB's popped by Mind Control. They're back out of the pit. Force Liquid away from the Roche. They know they can't go for this anymore with the full 5 mana of TNC back in the game.
And now TNC can probably just walk into the pit themselves and clean it up, because they actually kill it at a fast pace, unlike Liquid. So Gabby, he's going to be the one to walk in. Taking out that vision, of course, too, and they will actually commit the exorcism just to be sure to kill it fast pace without having to commit the dodge strength. Got RP up in 2 seconds. back up now. Weehaw looking to try to jump forward here. He gets blocked though by the fissure and he's bounced away. Pink comes away.
Held outside of the pit. TNC, they can finish it off. GH is going to skewer in after the Aegis has been picked up.
And Miracle's just dead to Gabby.
Wait, what?
They got the echo on him. They got the control. He just got evaporated.
He did.
100 seconds, no Miracle.
They're chasing for Weehaw as well. Weehaw. He's got the TP and chance.
He's gonna get him.
Oh,
he got visioned by the sentry. He puts a sentry into the trees. Who is this guy? Tims.
Oh, the team.
Tims is just...
Doesn't get the kill, but
he forces him away.
He's got to take a long trip back to
my
base,
God,
Weehaw. He
Tims.
can't get back to the base. Tims
Having the game of his life. 8-2 and 19.
I mean, that's the Megas.
That is the Megas, and that's the game for sure.
That, it really is. This game was, it felt like it was over 30 minutes ago.
What a performance. Just no space at all
Absolutely
for
incredible.
Liquid. They skewer Gabby into the mountain, but
They can't. Okay, they can.
they get him once.
Get him once.
But now everybody's dead.
TNC
Wow.
with the absolute showcase of their life this
What
game.
a
Tims in particular. Tims NC. They've done it. GG is called. And you know what that means? According to this piece of paper that I've been handed, TNC is in the upper bracket. Right?
I think so.
I think so.
I think that's what that paper means.
So what this says is, with this result, LGD, Secret, Newbie, and TNC are your upper bracket teams. Alliance and Mineski, they were hoping for TNC loss there, because if TNC lost, there would have been a tiebreaker between Alliance, Mineski, and TNC, but it's not the case. I mean, there's no question about it. TNC easily winning that series 2-0. They're going to the upper bracket of the main event. Your lower bracket from this group will be Alliance, Mineski, Liquid, and Keen. And honestly, I cannot wait to see TNC on the main stage.
Me too. Just what a display today, honestly. Like yesterday, we saw them take the game from Secret. Today, they just didn't even make Liquid look like a top team at all.
What happened to
They just
Liquid?
ripped them apart. 12 deaths on Weehaw, 13 deaths on Kuroki, 8 deaths
and
on GH's Mind Control.
That was a 5th pick Pango.
That was
a
Pango.
final last pick Pango, and it was one of the worst Pango showings we've seen.
Yeah, TNC just giving no breathing room at all. Just from start to finish, this one was a complete smackdown.
Wow. Well, as I say, I'm sure a lot of the SEA fans will be very happy to see TNC move on to the upper bracket, and very well deserved. As towards the end of this group stage in particular, TNC just giving us some incredible matches, and we'll see how well they fare in the main event in that upper bracket, as they could really go the distance.
They've been impressing so much, honestly. Just every little thing. Sometimes they have some of those games, like we said, versus Chaos yesterday. They had a little bit of some shakiness, but it's so much I've been seeing from TNC, the growth. Just with the Warden game, the Vision game, their plays overall, their discipline. It just keeps going up.
It does indeed. Well, I believe that is it for this stream then, with no tiebreakers, but I imagine there's probably still some other games going on. I'm just having a look right now on the watch tab. Yes, there is. NIP versus EG is still going down, so there's still Dota going on, but as for this stream, because there's no tiebreakers, at least for this group, that is it. So go and check out the other streams if you're on, of course, the multicast stream. They're probably already taking you somewhere else to watch NIP versus EG. But that is it from myself, ODPixel, and Fog today. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage and, of course, the games. A lot of crazy stuff going down once again here on the 4th day. On this stream, oh, there is one more game. Sorry, there is one more game on this stream. Don't go anywhere. There's one more game on the... It's going to be Cap and Blitz coming on for the next game. There is another series on this stream, and it is Vici versus OG.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah,
Vici OG. Vici OG, that is a good one. So do not go anywhere. Sorry. For those that already did go somewhere,